Hey guys, it's Nick from the Broken Controller here. I'm here to give you a game review. Now, before I do that, actually, I want to tell you. I'm gonna move my mic back to where it was, so I can just talk into it and review the game at the same time. 5 things that we're reviewing on: game content, like the gameplay, and like the items, and like the way it navigates, and then characters, if the characters are well developed, and all that jazz. The plot, the story, if it's a really well written plot, the story. What was that? 1, 2, 3. 4 is the cover art for the disc and for the box, I guess. And the last thing is whether it's a good game. Like if it's enjoyable and if it's awesome. Then I'll give it at the end. I'll give all those a 1 out of 10, and then I'll give an overall rating at the end. So since the Batman Arkham Origins is just right around the corner, I kind of want to take the time to. Oh shit! It snapped off. Kind of want to take the time to talk about the prequel. Not prequel, I guess. The one that came before that. Batman Arkham City, which is what we will be talking about today. The first thing, which is the gameplay. I've played this 3 times, so I know pretty good about the gameplay. It plays very nice. Like it's a very enjoyable game. I can play it for an hour or 2 without getting bored. And I can't say that about a lot of games. The only game I can't say about is Skyrim, but we'll get to that later. Second, the characters. I thought the characters were really well rounded. Batman, he's just kind of like an overall badass, so you don't really get much change from him. The voices were, always Kevin Conroy, and his name is slipping my mind. Joker. I know him. He played Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill. He was wonderful as a Joker, obviously. And the characters don't really grow, which is it's okay. I mean, you're not always going to get awesome characters that grow. You don't really need that in every game. Like this game, it's all about action and kicking the shit out of the Joker and Batman's enemies. So that is that. You don't really need anything else. Third thing, the story. The story is very good. DC obviously wrote it. What I like most about it was that, like, Batman could die. Like, it's not like, oh, Batman's gonna save. You're like, I don't really know how this is gonna end. Like, how is this gonna end? And at the end, spoiler alert, if you haven't, played it, so if the spoiler alert, skip ahead a little bit. But the Joker does die. Which is, it was really strange to me that they would kill him off, because he's just like the opposite of Batman. And I thought it was crazy. But the story, the way it plays out is very, I don't want to say thick, but it plays out slowly, but not too slowly to where you get bored, but not too fast to where you're like, I really don't know what's happening right now. It plays out just that perfect amount of speed where you have the time to enjoy the game, but you're not taking hours finishing it. It probably took me 4 days to finish a game, and that doesn't include like the Easter eggs and the hidden missions, which I have completed all of them, and that took me about a month with, you know, the internet's help and YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Let's see, what was that? Characters, story, gameplay. The cover art, I think I'm skipping one, is, I love the cover art. It's just got the cool freaking Batman Arkham symbol, Arkham City, you know, 360 thing that always is there. It's rated teen, which I thought is a very good, you know, obviously it's a good rating because there's not a lot of like profanity. It's rated teen for alcohol reference, blood, mild language, suggestive themes, use of tobacco, and violence. In case you didn't know, in case you wanted to know that. But the front is, I think it's very mysterious, actually, because like he's like looking down. I know he's looking at Gotham, but like what exactly is he looking at? I think like that's like, is he like spying on the Joker? What is he doing? So it is 3D compatible, which I thought was very interesting. I don't have a 3D TV, so I don't really have to like worry about that. But I mean, if you have a 3D TV and you have this game and you have played it in 3D, comment please, because I want to know what it's like. I don't really understand how. I just don't know the graphics. The back has Catwoman on it, and right here is Harley Quinn and the Joker. This is a little bit much. I think they just kind of threw everything in the back, because this is very plain and very elegant, and this is just crazy. Like it's a big change. And I'm not saying it's a bad back, but it's just a very big change, and no one escapes from Arkham City. Is that right there? No one escapes. The disc is this. It's very simple and elegant, just like the front, like I said. I like that he's white, not black. He kind of hides in the background. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure if I glanced at it, I wouldn't really see him that well. And then the inside, this is just like the disc, and this is just like the disc as well. So these are very nice. These are very elegant. I was thinking about hanging this up on my wall anyways, because I love this game. Now, I can't really wait for Batman Arkham City. Sorry, Arkham Origins to come out. So now I'm going to rate them all from 1 to 10. So for gameplay, I'll give it an 8. Because it's sometimes it gets hard to remember. I mean, this might just be me, but sometimes it gets hard to remember, like the combos and like the moves, and like you have like tons of gadgets. So I think that kind of spoiled it a little bit for me. Not much, just like a hair. It spoiled it for me. And then characters, I'll give that an 8 as well, because even though Batman and Mark Hamill were great, and Freeze and Two-Face and what's his name, or her name? I'm sorry, Harley Quinn. Were fantastic. Like, I loved them to death. They were very good actors. I'm pretty sure that Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze are from the animated series. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But the thing that held me back in the characters was, everyone knows it, Penguin. I thought Penguin sucked as Penguin. I can't recall his name right now. He was bad. Let's just say that. He really didn't get. I didn't think he got who Penguin was. Like, I don't think. Don't quote me on my Batman lore of that I know. I know a lot of Batman lore, but I really don't. I really researched Penguin, but I really don't know if he's British. I mean, I don't think DC would get that wrong, but it didn't seem like the Penguin to me. He was too elegant. He wasn't too enough like hardcore, like I'm the fucking Penguin, fuck with me and I'll kill you type, which I was really wanting him to be when I realized he was in this. So I give that an 8. And then the story, I give that a flat out 9 because it was a very well story. And the cover art, I'll give it a 7 because I feel like they should have just kept with the white and black and gray theme on the back, but they didn't. So I give that a 7 because if they would have kept it, I would have given it a 9 because this is, yeah. But and then overall, I will give it a 9.5 because this, I mean, aside from like the mistakes, this is a very well thought out game and very well developed and intuitive game, and it is really a one of a kind of, because usually like Batman movies and Batman games are bad. You just really can't capture what he is like in the comics in a movie, but they did that really well with Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, which I don't have Arkham Asylum, or I would have reviewed that first, but I sold it. But Arkham City, 9.5 out of 10, and thank you. We should have a podcast, me and Derek, for the Broken Controller next Sunday. Have that up by either Sunday or Monday. I kind of want to start a new show that's not about games, but about technology still. But I don't know if I'm really, or like, I don't know if the Broken Controller is really ready for that right now, of where we're at, because we're very not known, to be honest. But we will get there sooner or later. And it's going to be called probably TechTel or something along that lines. It's going to be about technology, like phones, laptops, computers, which is a laptop, consoles, anything that has to do with webcams, which I'm using, and face shot almost, but not. If you didn't know, I record all of the audio and right now the video in my garage, so you can probably hear a cricket if you listen. Yep, you can hear one. But that's it for right now. Join in next Sunday or Monday for the Broken Controller podcast, where we will probably talk about games, maybe some Drumline. I don't know. But this is Nick Rosel. This is Nick. I'm signing out. Have a good day. Peace out.